A truly shocking double murder from the Indian hinterland that has rocked the entire nation. This is Uttar Pradesh's Budaun. Allegedly, a barber identified as Sajid brutally attacked two neighborhood children, resulting in the tragic deaths of Ayush and Ahan. Their throats were allegedly slit, leaving another boy, Piyush, critically injured. He witnessed the murder of his two older siblings. Here's everything that we know so far from this ghastly incident.
Uttar Pradesh's Budaun is on edge after a local barber identified as Sajid butchered two minor sons of his neighbor Vinod by slitting their throats with a knife without any apparent provocation. 13-year-old Ayush and 7-year-old Ahan bled to death, while 11-year-old Piyush escaped with injuries.
अभी तो एक बाकी बचा है, मगर इंसाफ जब होगा कि हम उससे ये पता चले कि हमारी रंजिश क्या थी या किसने ये करवाया है काम। भाई उसका अगर इंटरकाउंट हो जाएगा तो पता चलेगा क्या किया हमने।
छोटे वाले को पानी लेने भेज दिया, वो बड़ा वाला तब तक उसे कुछ कर दिया ऊपर, तो छोटे वाले ने देखा, वो घबरा गया तो उसको भी पकड़ के मार दिया उसने।
सबसे बड़े और सबसे छोटे की हत्या
कर दिया।
वाला भाग।
सबसे छोटे करे टुकड़ा को मार।
The ghastly crime took place on Tuesday evening. Sajid and his brother Javed landed at neighbor Vinod's house, seeking 5,000 rupees for childbirth of Sajid's wife. Sajid asked Sangeeta, the mother of the three kids, for tea. Sajid and Javed then allegedly took the three kids upstairs and attacked them with a knife. While Ayush and Ahan died on the spot after their throat was slit, Piyush escaped with injuries. Both the killers fled the spot after the children's mother spotted them with blood-soaked knife.
मैं अपने छोटे भाई की चीख सुन के जैसे ही ऊपर गया, उन्होंने वो किवाड़ बंद करे था और मेरे भाई पड़े थे, बहुत खून निकल रहा था उनके। तभी मेरा मुंह पकड़ कर मुझे मारने की कोशिश करी, तभी उनके पैर में कांच लग गया था, कांच का टुकड़ा था, इसलिए उनके पैर में कांच लग गया, इसलिए मैं बच कर भाग आया, अपने अम्मा और मम्मी को बाहर कर बुला दिया।
You can clearly admit that they would have ran, those two innocents would have ran all around this terrace, which clearly depicts the moment. You can clearly see the marks of blood all around this terrace and the slippers in a way portioned out here in an uneven manner, which clearly depicts how brutally he killed them.
Cops later traced Sajid to a nearby forest where he was gunned down after attacking the police team in pursuit. Cops are probing what led to the horrific crime.
वो आरोपी जो था उसने जो है इन बच्चों की हत्या की थी और हत्या की थी, पुलिस पे उसने फायर किया, पुलिस ने अपने बचाव में उस पे जवाबी फायर किया है, जिसमें उसको गोली लगी और उसकी मृत्यु हो गई है।
वहाँ के रेंज के आईजी, जोन के एडीजी, वहाँ के डिविजनल कमिश्नर सभी लोग मौके पर हैं, सभी लोगों से वार्ता कर रहे हैं। वहाँ स्थिति पूरी तरीके से नियंत्रण में है।
The incident sparked violent protest as locals hit the streets. A political blame game also erupted.
ऐसी कई घटनाएं हैं जहां घटना होने के बाद सरकार ने कार्रवाई की, अधिकारियों को हटाना पड़ा। तो अपनी नाकामी को छिपा नहीं सकते इस तरीके से। ये इनकाउंटर से नाकामी नहीं छिपनी है।
उत्तर प्रदेश में कानून का राज नहीं है। उत्तर प्रदेश में भारतीय जनता पार्टी का राज है, जंगल का राज है। इसलिए हर अपराधी अपने मन की कर रहा है और पुलिस भी अपने मन की कर रही है।
जिस तरीके से उत्तर प्रदेश में कानून व्यवस्था और लॉ एंड ऑर्डर को मजबूत करने का काम हमारी योगी सरकार ने किया है, ऐसा समाजवादी पार्टी के शासनकाल में कतई नहीं था। समाजवादी पार्टी को ये समझना चाहिए कि हर बात पर राजनीति करना ये कहीं से उचित नहीं है।
The devastated family, which lost 2 young sons to mindless act of savagery, is now seeking justice. With Samarth Srivastav in Budaun, Bureau Report, India Today.
People are still processing how such an unspeakable crime could take place. What could drive an individual to murder 2 young boys? 2 young boys, one aged 11, the other aged 8. What could drive this kind of barbarity? Let's get you a detailed look into how this double murder actually unraveled in Budaun. Well, Sajid and Javed, who were neighbors of the house they were going to, they reached Vinod's house, which was just a few doors away. Sajid sought 5,000 rupees for his pregnant wife. Sajid's wife, they said, was pregnant. They asked the children's mother to make chai for them, which was apparently normal because they were all neighbors. Sajid and Javed then took the 3 children, while the mother was making tea, they took the 3 children to the terrace, and Sajid allegedly slit the throats of Ayush and Ahan, 2 of the 3 children. Piyush, who was the youngest, managed to run away and therefore escaped death. Vinod's wife saw the 2 soaked with blood and a knife in their hand. Sajid and Javed then fled from this particular place where the murder had taken place. Sajid was spotted by the police in a forest. The police say that Sajid attacked the cops. Now, how is not clear just yet. How did he have a gun? That's an unanswered question. But the police say that Sajid fired at the police, and therefore, in retaliation, he was gunned down. They basically eliminated, therefore, in that encounter. But there are many unanswered questions, and I'd like to get at least some of those answered. India Today, Samarth Srivastav is live with me tonight, this evening from Budaun. Samarth, is there any clarity? I mean, even now, a few days after this terrible crime, there is very little clarity on why this crime was committed. I've seen the different theories and different versions that there was a neighborly tiff, some kind of jhagda, some fight. There are other theories, some, property dispute. One does not know what it is. What drove Sajid to kill these 2 children? Do we know for sure?
Well, exactly, Shiv. There is no theory whatsoever. So far, we are reporting since early morning here, and we have got many theories which are different, one from different police angle, one from the family angle, but there is no concrete thing which has come out which we can clearly say that yes, this was the motive behind the murder. We have covered many cases like that. There could be a land related issue, there could be personal enmity, but this case is not of even personal enmity, neither of that land grabbing, nothing like that. So what moved in a way that particular barber from a shop moving to this particular residence and killing 2 minors, that too brutally? This is an unanswered question, that too when one of the major accused who slit the throat of 2 children has been gunned down in an encounter. Though the police claimed that he cross-fired and in a retaliatory attack, police fired on bullets on him in which he died. While another accused, which is named in the FIR, Javed, he is also absconding and the manhunt is on to grab him as well. But what his wife, the wife of Sajid, says that she was not pregnant, she was not sick.
Yes.
While the family claimed that Sajid came to the residence and claimed that his wife is pregnant and is unfit, is sick, and that's why he need rupees 5,000. And when the mother went to take that 5,000 rupees, while preparing that particular tea, he went upstairs, and rest is the history. What actually happened, that tragic incident which shocked not just Budaun or UP but the entire nation. But as the police investigation is on, there are many unanswered questions. The major among all of them is the double murder mystery, which is yet to be unveiled.
Samarth, also, are the police aware of where Javed is, the second person in this crime? And another unanswered question is, did Sajid have a weapon with him? The police say that he attacked the police and that's why they killed him in this encounter. did he have a gun with him? Did he fire at the police? Is there any clarity on that?
Well, exactly, Shiv. This is one of the major points of this entire police theory, because if you take down that part that family is claiming, that family itself managed to grab Sajid inside the house and called the policemen, and when policemen came and took that Sajid away and taken him for that particular medical purposes and various other things, then how the gun was found inside the Sajid's pocket? Then this is a bigger question, because if police in a way detained Sajid, if you can suppose that, then police would have cross-checked his entire body, his entire dress, whether he has got any weapon, because we have seen many a times that police cross-checks each and everything, because we see such accused may carry a knife or gun with them. Then how he carried a gun and how he fired at the police, to which police had to crossfire and killed him in an encounter. So that's another question. Though what's the update? Magisterial inquiry has been issued by the district magistrate of Budaun, though it happens in many encounter cases. This is not a new thing, but this is also one question which needs to be answered by the UP police.
All right. Thanks very much, Samarth. Absolutely ghastly story, and we will continue to track it. Young Piyush managed to get away with his life. One of the killers is dead. The other killer is still out there. It's a story from the Indian countryside in UP, in Budaun, a place most people haven't even heard of. And yet it's a story that everyone is fixated on because of just how ghastly and terrible and how unspeakable the cruelty is. Imagine boys 11 and 8 having their throats slit in this manner. What could drive this kind of devilry? We will continue to track the story very, very closely.